that Somalis only live in Eastleigh. But no, welcome to NASRA Garden, where Somalis are hiding and developing beautiful residential houses and businesses in NASRA Garden, in Komarok. Well, whatever, man. Subscribe kwanza. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Mumetoka wapi? Nilikuwa nataka niibe. Nilinunua iPhone kitambo. Nilikuwa nimekuja kuiba ring light ya mwenyewe amekuja.
You thought you will get away.
I wanted to go before you come back.
Why?
Even your mom told me to go before you come back.
Why?
Yay! I am recording. Tell people to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yay! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah? Utaenda kwa nyumba? Guys, look at this one. Taka enda kwa nyumba. Kwanza niambie, kwanza ndio nikuachilie. Niambie 4 plus 2 plus 2?
9.
Wango. 2 plus 2? 9. Niambie kweli ndio nikuachie. 2 plus 2?
11.
Hakuna, wewe umeconfuse. Nani ameconfuse mtoto?
Yes, 2 plus
4.
4.
2 plus 2?
4.
Lakini umeni let down. Anajuanga kusema ni 4. Enda. Bye. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I was doing an intro before I was interrupted by 3 little cute boys. Well, I am shooting with the ring light that I stole from the OG himself, JB. Go to his channel, that is Baptiste Jr., and subscribe. So now, the only reason why I am doing this intro again is because I need to explain a small incident that happened in NASRA Garden. We had a little altercation with some Somali boys in NASRA Garden. Let me just say this. Somalis are really nice people. But sometimes we have, you know, under every circumstance, from every community, there's usually people who are just people. So everywhere I go, we will find some little drama. Some make it on camera, some do not make it on camera. So while we were shooting in NASRA Garden, and I remember going to the previous court, and some of the Somalis were very nice, very welcoming, and even I would say hi to everyone who would show interest or even look at the camera or even look at us or give us some extra attention when we were just doing our rounds. So I remember me hyping up the Somalis that live in NASRA Garden. I am telling my rider, oh, Somalis are nice, Somalis are cool people, Somalis are wananga shida na mtu. So we go to this other court, it's called Marafiki Court, and as we are riding up, we see these boys, I see them looking at me from a distance. They're really looking at us with great attention. So I'm thinking, hey, maybe I should say hi. So I say hi, I even wave at them while I am passing. But one of those boys, the tall one, I'm guessing he's the ringleader, Endo King B. So I'm guessing he is the ringleader. He says something. He says something. He just gives us a smack and says something that I'm probably thinking it's abusive. So I'm like, that one, after hyping up Somalis. So we go, we come back, we do a U-turn, we come back. As we're coming back, I see the boy is coming in the middle of the road, and I see one of them picking up a stone. So I tell my rider, who has not even noticed this yet, mbona hawa wanachukua mawe? Mbona hawa wanachukua mawe? My rider is not even, you know, aware of any, but me, I know when trouble is about to. Trouble is about to turn up. So we get close to them. They're telling us to stop. Stop for what? Stop for what? As in, I'm busy here. you know, I need to go get the ring light. I need to go, you know, do other videos. I need to tour around NASRA Garden. So we don't stop, but you can see bado ni waoga because they're boys, they're teenagers, they're kids basically. So they try to ruffle up the bike itself, but we managed to just go through. Well, we are just going maybe not even a meter, like maybe 5 meters. The driver dramatically stops. The rider dramatically stops. I'm like, eh, what has happened? Did they say anything to you? What's happening? And I can see that. Remember, this whole time the driver, the rider was not even. He had a clean heart. He was not even aware of trouble or even responding to any trouble. So he dramatically stops, like, and he looks at them, and I can see the anger in him gearing up, you know. I can see the anger. I can see his facial expressions have changed, and he's looking back to the boys. He's not saying anything. I'm like, what's happening? He's not saying anything. He's just looking at the boys. He's like, me. So I'm like, have they abused you? What have they done to you? And he says they have thrown a stone. So remember, I saw them picking up a stone. So they threw a stone. So when we look back, we can see them almost shivering. Of course, they are the ringleader and one or two others. They're like 4 or 5 boys. But the ringleader and maybe 1 or 2 others are throwing insults at us. I couldn't really hear what they're saying. But yeah, so that's that. That's just about it. But let me just say something about Somalis, not all of them. So I went to school with a girl called Hibo. I remember Hibo came when I was in my last term of class 6, which is grade 6. By this time, I was made the deputy head girl because I was moving to class 7. Now I was in class 7, I was meant to be the deputy head girl so that in class 8 I can be the head girl. Even as the head girl of the school, I will never mess with Hibo. Ha! Ukimess na Hibo. Hey, Hibo had fight every day. Every other day, there was a fight with Hibo. Hibo brought so much war in school. Remember, it's a public school with about 3,000 kids. But Hibo brought so much war in school that there was a policy that if you fight in school, there was going to be some repercussions. So Hibo brought so much war that fights would be arranged to happen after school hours outside the school. So they would happen outside the school gate, they would happen in the fields, they would arrange where those fights would be. Anywhere. But Hibo says that nitakuona baadaye. Yani in the following day, in the morning, you'd hear something. Jana kulikuwa na mengo wewe. So and so Hibo would fight even the boys. Hibo would just fight. Hibo would just fight. And now that I think about it, I do not know how I was the head girl or the assistant head girl during the time that Hibo was in our school, because she didn't stay for long. I think she stayed for 2 or 3 terms, and then she, I think even the parents or the guardians said, well, this one needs a special school where they can learn taekwondo or something. Hibo would fight with stones. Hibo would fight with, even the teachers feared Hibo. Even the boys feared Hibo. And Hibo was pretty. She was short. She was a bit older for the class that she was in. I think she was in grade 5 or 4. And then she moved on to grade 6 when we moved on to the next classes. Because, like I said, it was towards the end of the year. So it was during the transition of the next year. But, well, Hibo brought a lot of heat in school. So yeah, so from my interaction with some, not all Somalis, but some, I've just remembered this. Hibo would not even wear the hijab unless she wants to. Hibo would only wear those, Somali girls or Muslim girls, whenever they wear the dresses for school, the school uniform, they would wear white trousers that are very loose to protect them for whatever reasons, and then they would put on the hijab for school. Hibo would not wear that. She would only do it when she wants. Hibo was so beautiful. Hibo's skin was so flawless. Even when, with all the fights she was doing, even when she gets a scratch in her forehead, it would heal very quickly. Hibo was blessed physically. Hibo had the best boyfriend in school. And if you looked at her boyfriend in a suggestive manner, she would have beef with you. Do you want to have beef with Hibo? Do you want to have beef with Hibo? Hibo's name always rings at the back of my mind. I do not know how I survived Hibo's times. I don't. Well, those are Somalis. Some, not all of them, for you. Thank you very much. Please watch this video till the end. I love you so much. We begin this video on Kayole Spine Road. If you have watched my previous video that is in Kayole, thank you very much. If you haven't, you need to stop right there. Go back to the previous video so that you may be able to understand where we are. As you can see on my left side, that is NASRA Garden Estate, which is hosting Shujaa Mall, and that is a Shujaa Mall that has Clean Shelf, Cooperative Bank, and other banks. And then on my right, we have NASRA Garden Estate, where it is beginning. The back gate is beginning right opposite Shujaa Mall. But then we are going to go round NASRA Estate so that you may be able to see how it looks from the exteriors, which is a B Center. And then we are going to go all the way next to Mama Lucy and use that gate, which is normally not used that much unless you're living in those areas. And then we come back. If you do not know where NASRA Garden is, NASRA is in Komarok Ward, which is in Embakasi Central, which is an extension of Comaroks. So NASRA Garden Estate is mostly hosting Somalis, and Somalis mostly own the buildings in NASRA Garden Estate. So if you're looking for a house in NASRA Garden Estate, just know the houses are spacious, the houses are modern, and the houses have all amenities that you would like. And the houses begin from a bedsitter. I have not seen much of bedsitters, but I know of 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms that range between 15,000 all the way to 30, 35, and 40,000 Kenya shillings. Aya basi, tuanze kazi. Hit it.
Unataka kunisalimia? Ah, Masha. Ebu.
I noticed the four boys. I decided to say hi to them. Instead, one of them insulted me. So we went on our way and we took a U-turn because there's no way out of this court. Then as we were coming back, I noticed that the four boys, three of the four boys had taken position in the middle of the road. And one of them had picked up a stone. So I knew trouble was coming, but who? Who am I? Who are we? We are the owners. We are ready for war, ready for anything. At this juncture is when I noticed the four boys taking their positions in the middle of the road, and one of them picking up a stone. So I asked the rider, who at this point had not noticed anything suspicious, why are they picking up stones standing in the middle of the road? My rider was like, nothing. As you can see here, they're roughing up the driver and the motorbike, and they were holding the motorbike. But then they noticed we are not stopping because they wanted us to stop. So they threw a stone, which now prompted my rider to stop. Seen them throwing the stone and decided, hey, let me watch this. What are these boys doing? My rider at this point is pissed. They exchanged some words, apparently, but then we decided we are the adults in this situation. We should let them be. They are kids, stupid kids at that point. But throwing stones, well, is one of the ways that they could express their teenagehood. I had more footage to cover. I had a lot to show you guys, but that's just about it. That's just about it when it comes to NASRA Garden Estate, where Somalis are buying land and building residential homes for themselves. And well, it's residential, so you can also rent if you want. Most of the residents that are not Somalis work in Mama Lucy Hospital, which is right next in NASRA Garden. If you have stayed till this end of this video, let me know who you are so that I can give you, a special thanks. Asante. Bye. Remember to subscribe.